What's going on, you guys? This is the Phoenix Queen, and welcome back to another game of Would You Rather. I apologize for my throat. I've been trying to recover over the weekend from a sore throat, and then it kind of got worse. I don't know. Maybe I'm coming down with something. I'm not sure, but it's all good. I'll be okay. So, all right, let's get started. I'll probably be doing this several times throughout. Alright, would you rather make out with your cousin or wear cut-off shorts your whole life, never taking them off? That's absolutely disgusting. I mean, sure, most people would think making out with your cousin is also probably disgusting. Definitely not as gross as making out with your brother or sister. But if I had to pick one, I mean, I do have one cousin that's really hot. But if I had to choose between that and wearing I don't even really like cut-off shorts that much. So to wear them my whole life and never take them off, I mean, how am I supposed to wash them or anything like that? So yeah, I'd just rather make out with my cousin. There we go. The whole cut-off shorts is just. All right, be a vampire, be a werewolf. Is this a Twilight kind of thing? You would be unable to cure either. Unlike the sparkling vampires in Twilight, you wouldn't be able to handle daylight. I mean, that's fair. I mean, but technically by daylight, you can't come out as long as the sun is shining. But if it's like a cloudy day, like really cloudy out, so the sun's really not doing the kind of damage that can do. I know vampires can come out like that. And as far as being a werewolf goes, I don't know. I think I'd want to avoid the fleas. You know. You know what? The heck with it. Being a vampire would be awesome. Wow, pretty split. Okay, cool. Alright. Would you rather store all your photos on Facebook? Pretty much already is that. Or photos on I'm automatically going with Facebook because I don't really even know what Flickr is. I've noticed it like on my phone. I think it was on my phone. I noticed it somewhere, but I don't have any photos on Flickr because I don't really even know what that is. Alright, what's next? Be confined to a wheelchair for the rest of your life and be able to have children, or be able to walk and unable to have children. I'd rather I want kids one day, and I may be confined to a wheelchair, but I don't know. My husband's able to make it work with my legs somehow. So, no, the key thing is to be able to whether or not to be able to have children, and I would much rather be in a wheelchair and still be able to have children than, well, I'm already walking around. The thought of not having children actually kind of terrifies me because, I want a family one day. So, no, really? You selfish bastards. No, I want kids one day, regardless. Would you rather pick a toothpick in your toenail, put a toothpick in your toenail and kick the wall? What? Or have paper cuts all over your I don't know what. Ew. I mean, that's not more of an ew, but that both of these are some. What do you mean slight pain? That's not slight pain. That's horrible. Oh my goodness. I actually had an instance. I think it was back in 7th or 8th grade. I was in the gym helping clean up, and at the concession stand, I put my hand up underneath it, under the counter, and I felt a splinter actually go into my nail. Like, seriously. I mean, they pulled it right out, but either way, I had like a splinter actually in my nail like that. That hurt so much. So I can already slightly imagine having a tooth. Ouch! The paper cuts all over. I jumped to a pool of limited. Both of those are incredibly painful. I honestly don't know which one I'd rather pick. Can I just skip that? This one, the pain might not last as long as it would if I jumped into a pool of lemon juice. I'll go with that. Get it over with. Yeah, that one was gonna be hard. Because either one, that's painful. That's really painful. Alright, if you could watch only one show for the rest of your life, Sherlock or Doctor Who? Okay, I've never seen Doctor Who, so I would have to go with Sherlock. I've seen some of the older shows, and I've seen the older movies and the newer ones, and I've read some of the books, so I'd rather go with Sherlock. I've never seen Doctor Who. You can't watch anything else, but you'd never grow bored of watching it. Hey, nothing like the classics. You'll have to excuse the yowling. My youngest cat, Tigress, has gone into heat, so she's incredibly horny. I know, sweetheart. I refuse to let her outside, and I've got to be really careful when she's around Kitty Rich's, because he's not fixed just yet, and of course the other guy, TJ and Oliver, can't get her pregnant, but that constant yowling, I feel bad. Would you rather face Godzilla or King Kong? Ah! Okay, I've seen both of these movies. I honestly don't know which would be worse. Considering the intelligence of gorillas, I don't know if I'd want to tackle King Kong. And as far as Godzilla, I mean, it's not like he can. It's not like he's got like arms of a T-Rex. He can't really reach down and grab me or anything. My main thing would be whether or not he would stomp on me. Like I said, if you hear any of that cat noise going on, it's mainly Tigress. Although Oliver just kind of went, "Leave me alone." I feel bad for her. Yeah, let's go with Godzilla. Then again, facing King Kong, if I remember the movie, if I can get on his good side, he'd be nice to me. No telling with this one. Let's go with King Kong. That's a little closer than I expected, but okay. Would I rather have a baby dragon or a baby phoenix? Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, of course, with my name being the Phoenix Queen, and technically a phoenix doesn't really die, because I mean it'll be born, it'll mature, and then it'll die, but then it rises again from its own ashes, so it's a constant cycle going on. A dragon, however, I mean, who wouldn't want a dragon? Dragons are awesome. This is tough. This is really tough. You know what? I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to go with the phoenix. Like I said, it's like, because I'll always have it. I'll always have it, and that would be really cool. The dragon, I'm pretty sure dragons can live for thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years. So either way, I'd always have it. Huh? That's tough. That'd be really tough. Screw it. We're going with the phoenix. Wow. You'll have to excuse me. Oliver is begging to go outside, and I kind of don't blame him. Tigress is really starting to bother him now, so give me a minute. Alright, so I'm back. And she's still going on. Okay. Would you rather watch Lost or The Office? Okay. There are only two shows on TV that these are the only two shows on TV that matter. Look it up. It's fact. Look it up. Anyway, Lost. I never really saw Lost. So I something about a plane crashing and then all kinds of stuff happening on the island that people were trapped on. I don't remember. The Office. I've seen a couple of episodes of The Office and they were pretty funny. So drama or comedy, I think I'd rather go with comedy. And apparently 60% agree with me. Awesome. Okay. Would you rather smell like manure or smell like urine? Really? All day, every day. Seriously, can I skip? Am I able to skip? I really don't want to. I don't want to smell like either one. Yay, I can skip. Okay. Would you rather have a personal chef or a personal masseur? Oh, I already like to cook, so I'd rather go with the masseur because masseuse. What did I say? Leave me alone. Yeah, the masseuse. Because my body is always aching. Like my back hurts right now, and because my bed is sunken in. I don't know whose bed it used to be, but it's a piece of crap. But yeah, it's sunk in the middle, so it's like I have to keep turning over and over to get comfortable until I fall asleep. And when I wake up, my back is like, I'm so sore. Really? People, come on. Who wouldn't want a personal masseuse? No. I need my body to stop aching. I can cook. Would you rather be topless all the time or be pantsless all the time? No matter what. I'm sure a lot of guys would like it if I were topless all the time. Actually, they'd like it if I were pantless all the time too, but you know what? Pantsless? I'd rather go with pantsless. Why? Because, well, you've seen fashion stuff's getting shorter and shorter anyway. I mean, I'm sure I can see a lot of difference there. I just wear a swimsuit all the time with a shirt. Yeah, pantsless, because I don't need to be topless all the time. Really? I'm sure a bunch of guys have answered this question. Nah. Would I rather have a lightsaber or helper monkey? Really? You're gonna ask? With reason and Peter, yeah, just go with the nerdy lightsaber. Yeah, see? Alright. And let's see. Always know when people are lying, or always get away with lying. I believe I've answered this one before. And I've admitted I can usually get away with lying. Because I'm actually pretty good at it. But I don't use it, in a negative way. Usually little things to get myself out of little minor little troubles. And I can always get away with it. I really can. I'm not saying I'm proud of myself for being able to do that. It's just that I use that power of mine when it's needed. And so far I've been good at getting away with it. That was me knocking on wood. So I'd rather always know when people are lying. I can usually tell, but I would rather know for sure. There we go. All right, let's do one more. Would you rather swim in a pool of poop or get your head stuck in an elephant's rear? Oh, come on with for 20 seconds. All right, so that's for 20 seconds. What about swim? You know what? All right, we're just gonna. This goes right back to the manure or the urine. It's only 20 seconds, so what the heck? I'll just keep my mouth shut. There we go. All right, so that'll do it for this round of Would You Rather. There were some really gross ones in this one, so yeah. But anyway, jeez Louise, I don't know what else to say other than the usual. I'll leave a link in the description below if you'd like to play this game for yourself. You can play it on your phone. I should probably download it onto my phone at some point. It'd be a lot of fun to play. But let me know what you think in the comment section. And here, let's take a sneak peek of the last one. Teach Spanish or teach math? Well, I'd rather teach Spanish, but I would like to know what you would like to do. You can let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, excuse me of my voice. I actually feel my nose getting stuffy again. But anyways, I'll leave a link in the description below. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Feel free to answer this next question in the comment section as well. And I'm assuming that's Little Tiger is saying bye-bye. So until next time, continue to rise, my Phoenix soldiers. I will talk to you all soon.